Ever find yourself staring at a bill, knowing payday is still days away, and a wave of panic washes over you? You're not alone. Millions of Americans rely on short-term loans, like those from CashNetUSA, to bridge financial gaps. But what happens when that bridge collapses? What happens if you can't repay your loan on time? That's what we're diving into today. Before we get into the specifics of CashNetUSA, let's paint a picture. Imagine you have a sudden car repair, a medical bill, or any unexpected expense. You need cash fast. You turn to a short-term loan, often called a payday loan or installment loan, hoping to get back on track. These loans are designed for short-term needs, typically repaid within a few weeks or months. But life doesn't always go according to plan. Now, let's talk about CashNetUSA specifically. They're a well-known online lender offering payday loans, installment loans, and lines of credit in certain states. They're known for their relatively quick approval process and online accessibility. However, like all lenders, they have terms and conditions, especially regarding late or non-payments. Ignoring these can lead to serious consequences. So, what exactly happens if you can't repay your CashNetUSA loan on time? The first thing to understand is that there will likely be penalties. These can include late fees, which are added to your outstanding balance. The amount of these fees will vary depending on your state and the specific terms of your loan agreement. It's crucial to review your loan agreement carefully to understand the exact fee structure. Beyond late fees, your loan will continue to accrue interest. This is where things can snowball quickly. The longer you go without making a payment, the more interest accumulates, making it even harder to pay off the loan. This is a crucial point. The interest rates on these short-term loans are typically very high, sometimes reaching triple-digit APRs. This means that even a small delay in payment can result in a significant increase in the total amount you owe. Another consequence of late or non-payment is the potential negative impact on your credit score. While CashNetUSA may not report to the major credit bureaus immediately, continued delinquency or defaulting on the loan could eventually lead to negative reporting. This can damage your credit score, making it harder to obtain future loans, rent an apartment, or even get certain jobs. This is a long-term consequence that can affect your financial life for years to come. Furthermore, CashNetUSA will likely attempt to contact you to collect the debt. They may call you, send you emails, or mail you letters. While they are legally bound to follow fair debt collection practices, the constant communication can be stressful and overwhelming. It's important to understand your rights as a borrower and to document all communication with the lender. In some cases, if you continue to default on your loan, CashNetUSA may choose to sell your debt to a third-party collection agency. This means you'll then be dealing with a separate company whose sole purpose is to collect the debt. These agencies can be even more aggressive in their collection tactics. Now, what can you do if you foresee trouble repaying your loan on time? The most important thing is to communicate with CashNetUSA as soon as possible. Don't wait until the due date has passed. Contact them and explain your situation. They may be willing to work with you on a payment plan or offer other options to help you avoid further penalties. This is not guaranteed, but it's always worth exploring. Some potential options they might offer, depending on your situation and state regulations, include rollover or renewal. This involves extending the loan term, but it usually comes with additional fees and interest, making it a very expensive option. It's often best to avoid rollovers if possible. Payment plan. This involves setting up a structured repayment schedule with smaller, more manageable payments over a longer period. Refinancing. This involves taking out a new loan to pay off the existing one. This might be with CashNetUSA or another lender, and it's important to compare interest rates and terms carefully. It's crucial to understand that these options are not always available and are subject to CashNetUSA's discretion and state regulations. That's why proactive communication is key. Another crucial step is to review your budget and identify areas where you can cut expenses. This will free up more money to put towards your loan repayment. Consider creating a detailed budget that tracks your income and expenses to get a clear picture of your financial situation. If you're struggling with debt and feel overwhelmed, consider seeking help from a credit counseling agency or a nonprofit organization that provides financial assistance. These organizations can offer valuable advice and resources to help you manage your debt and improve your financial situation. Let's recap the key takeaways. Late or non-payment on a CashNetUSA loan can result in late fees, accruing interest, damage to your credit score, and collection efforts. Communicating with CashNetUSA as soon as possible is crucial if you anticipate trouble repaying your loan. Exploring options like payment plans or refinancing may be possible, but they are not guaranteed. Reviewing your budget and seeking financial assistance can be helpful in managing debt. It's important to remember that short-term loans like those from CashNetUSA should be used cautiously and only as a last resort. It's always best to explore other options first, such as borrowing from friends or family, negotiating with creditors, or seeking help from a financial assistance program. Using these loans responsibly means understanding the terms and conditions, borrowing only what you can afford to repay, and having a clear repayment plan in place. Failing to do so can lead to a cycle of debt that can be difficult to escape. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.